Hello and welcome. Just checking recording. Yeah, I'm getting into a habit of doing this now, but I do apologise. I'm going to have to do it a little bit more silently. Yeah, I'm down at the shop, as you can see. Yeah, I've got the header. I'm going to pop up. We're going to grab the... Now, did I do any... I can't remember if we grabbed any fertiliser jobs or liming jobs. Whether we did or we did. I should just look at the top. Active contract 0. Do we send one of them... Field 2, Field 9? I think so. I was right. Yeah, 2 and 9. I would really want closer to the shop, like Field 9. Okay, smashing. That will do nicely. Field 9. Indeed, we will accept. Brilliant. I don't know what went wrong. I did check in editing on what did happen, and I've got to be honest, it was a little bit like the Bermuda Triangle, that particular thing, because it really did suck certain bits. There was a couple of patches on the field where it literally took everything, that we like literally as if it had got a drain in the thing. So probably some sort of glitch, maybe a bad field, but it didn't. More than likely some sort of script based mod or something that wasn't quite working right, because it sort of did look, in the end it was steady as a rock. I was actually watching it quite carefully after those two initial blips where it did sort of go, and I thought, well, it's behaving itself now, and that really was all that matters. So let's get this going. We'll set this going, then we're going to grab, in fact, no, because with this is the job that's going to probably take a while, really, although so is that. We'll send, that is a point we could, if we take this on the side. I'm not sure whether, yeah, let's have a look, because the Bredal's at the top. I can't remember where we left the, I think everybody is back at the top. We do want the Maxim though, and you have indeed got everything you need. I'm going to stick you on the road, but you're going to say no notice, as we all know, because we've all seen what you do. So this is definitely true. Right, so let's send this. I say that way too often. It's amazing how you cringe at the words you use a lot. But yeah, so I suppose I could actually. It is true, there is a little thing you can do with Courseway, which is almost like it will do run to and do the job, but it does. It's not perfect, but you can do it. So then, if we create job, this is something you never used to be able to do either. Yeah, you couldn't pick a food. You had to be on it. I think one as well. I think we can get away with 2 actually. Looking at that. These are big fields. That is a monster. It is. And then if you literally go to it and go first waypoint, it really should work out the waypoint and then actually go. Now we're going to watch it anyway, because we're actually, yeah, we're not that far down the road. No, we don't want that screen. I always confuse myself with that, always. Now then, we shall see whether that worker is actually doing it. It may take a little bit of a while for it to detect the route finding, because it's sort of using the game engine as well to do that. I'm not sure how good that is. We shall see in a minute whether it's still stationary. I think it is. I think it's actually... I've never done it in that way, have I? What I normally do, yeah, it's still just sitting there. So let's just like to cancel the job. Right, and then if you go back to that thing, I think you need to be in it. What I used to do, and it did used to work, was if you, obviously we've set the job, we know that, so that's going to work. But what I used to do was create the job this way, and yeah, it's done it already, and then I just used to click start job. So you've got, yeah, I always did it as 1, so like then you go start job, and it knows what it does. It used to work, but then we shall see. It did used to work, but it may not do. It might be easy just to send it down and like do it, but it did used to work. I used to do it a lot in the very early days of Courseplay, when I was mastering the new Courseplay. That used to work a treat. It looks like now it's not particularly working terribly well. So yes, we'll give it a minute though, because I've known them to take a minute to actually get the bearings, but yeah, I often give up hope and think, oh no, it's not working, but then actually sometimes it does actually work. So right, so we need to grab, I'm not sure which one. Yeah, I think we'll grab the biggie. It is a tractor. Let's put it away. Really, we've got massive. Yeah, that seems to be doing nothing. It's a long time since I've done that, but I thought, well, you've got to see these things if they still work or if they don't, because you're basically doing two things. You're trying to do the job, but it used to do the pathfinding as awfully as it ever did do, but it looks like now that almost like it does not know. So I probably am better to follow a two-step thing now, where we literally sort of tell it to go, and then when it gets down to the field we'll like jump in and do it. I think, looking at that, the way it's behaving now, I somehow don't think that's yeah, so it has got wheels, as you can see in that now. Oh, well, let's give it a minute. Let's go put this on follow. And I am small because I realised, yeah, we were doing the Gretel, and you always, it remembers your camera sort of settings that you were in last. So even in this, which I think that's quite an amazing thing, really, when you think about the complexity of that. Yeah, I'm well chuffed with our progress. The hardest thing I thought was now we're going to need to grab some seeds out of here, aren't we? I think. Because yeah, that is true. There's going to be room for wheat now. What we need to do is make a bit of room for and grab some seeds and stick some of them. I don't think it'll. Ooh. Yeah, we need to grab some seeds. For some reason, it's not popping. Oh no, it's not that it's not popping. It's that you're looking for your little yellow message. That's what it is. Yeah, we need to grab some seeds. Yeah. Full 30 tons. I'm not sure that seeds will go into the silo, but we can do a sneaky trick. We can. We will really need probably to lease, because we don't want to be, yeah, 3 full. Within time we're going to need a bigger back, aren't we, really? But we can't really afford it at the minute. I'm chuffed though that we've still got 43,000 after all of that. I think that worker is definitely totally flummoxed by the command that I've given. So do you know something? Yeah, let's cancel that job and let's this time do it the other way that it seems to work really well, and stick that basically right down there, and it immediately hums into action, which just proved really that yeah, things have changed since those early days of things used to be working in that way. Wow. Right, okay, let's follow. Yes, I'm looking forward to this actually. Yeah. Yeah, I've never done peas before ever. I've got no expectations. I'm looking forward to seeing what the graphics are like of the peas. I'm really looking forward to this. So much so that I'd like to do this myself. Of course, we are probably going to have to pop into the other back into that worker to actually set it going shortly, but we'll probably be able to do that almost instantly. They are interesting. I don't know what that is in aid of, the red things, really. What are they on there? What is that? A bucket. You have got that on follow, you know. We've not got that much. We've not got money to burn. No, this is true. We haven't. I got excited. Yeah, I like things that out of the ordinary like that are really quite nice. Right, so if we... It's very interesting. Very interesting. Right, so then if we now grab that. Thank you very much, young man, for your assistance, Obi-Wan. Right, we'll stick you on the side. Yeah, we have got that on. Yeah, no, we have. Oh, so someone's completed their task, which is perfect timing. Let's get this ready. Let's unfold the... Oh. Yeah, unfold. Apologies. Right, we're ready. I've got the course ready. And yeah, I'd forgotten that we hadn't actually set this to self-unload. So yeah, because I think I did most of it last time. So then I have just corrected that. Let's start that going, and we don't want that, and go. Now it might actually go straight through the trailer, because they usually go the point of least resistance. Yeah, if you play with course play, it's a bit of a law unto itself, really. So if we stick this on the headland, it should expect that to be there. It should scan for it, and oh, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, seriously, that was lazy driving. Even I didn't expect that. Right. Okay, let's go get that one done down at the bottom, and then we will literally get cracking. Hopefully this really should, if you think about it, actually oh, it's not that far away from the start point. Really should actually manage this quite nicely. Let's just make sure that it's not foxed. Oh, do you know, you're useless sometimes. It is really terrible if they're a bit away from it. It takes them ages to pathfind. Sorry, I've got my moaning head on. Yeah, I went on Valley Springs earlier. I almost thought I'm going to destroy this and start again. And I thought, you've not got time to do Valley Springs again. You did 7 episodes. Just take the time to... Now then, can Farmer Girl do it any better? I'm not leaving until we see some action. Or else, I tell you, I'm going to literally use a normal worker, and you sacked Courseplay for this particular field, because I'm not impressed so far. Yeah, I mean, if you jump in, it's got the course laid. Right, okay, we're going to do this again, because this is ridiculous. It really is. Something's obviously gone wrong. Right, create course, even though it's clearly written on that. Yes, open generator to generate. Yeah, it's slightly different position. Open generator. And first waypoint, go. Is it throwing it with having the metal fac? It's possible. Maybe it is. Maybe you can't figure it out. Okay, well, let's just try a normal worker. Yeah, no, they're quite happy. So we'll leave that. I mean, I don't know if it's going to, what it's going to do. We don't expect miracles, really, do we, with the normal workers? But it can't be any worse than Courseplay. Right, smash it. Oh, wow. So there's I didn't expect there to be additional straw. That's the one thing I would really definitely say. I have no expectations because I don't know the kind of yield that you get from this. 44% of that. I'd say that's fairly low, really, for how much of the field has been done already. Yeah, I would. It's not a terribly high yield, really. And it's about on par with oats, really, for a cost thing. I don't know if we can do anything special with it. That's often the thing with special crops. The thing you can normally do is actually sell them. Wow. Yeah, I mean, what I mean by that is, yeah, there's often not productions, but there may be. Yeah, we can never say never, really. No, you're supposed to stop when unloading. I'm intrigued to see what these. What are you doing? To me, it looks like Causeway's absolutely had a crash. Because it's really misbehaving. Right, okay then. What are we going to do? Do you know, it probably is as better, really, if we just grab that and do it ourselves, really. Oh. For that, I don't know what happened there, why all of a sudden I tabbed. I think we're going to do this ourselves, really. Why did... oh no, it was going up and then down. It just, yeah, started from this start point, that was all. Right, I am going to say my words though. We're going to get this done and then we're going to pop the top and we're going to finish the... yeah, so much for my plans of doing the peas myself. That didn't really work out so well, did it? Yeah, these things happen, we truly do, and we really do, for once, really need this additional cash for this. So yeah, if it's got to be me that does it, then it's got to be me that does it. So I'm going to say my words. When we've done this, we're only doing this one contract. I just thought I'd try to get the money up a little bit. Otherwise, we've got no. Well, I mean, yeah, the peas are not till next year. There's obviously nothing we can do either. We've just got 2 fields. I also worked out that although obviously I bought that, and I know it's not mine, that we accidentally bought the animal place, I will be paying ground rent. I will be paying the fees for that particular ground, so that's why, yeah, that is one of those unfortunate things. But I can't now sell it because it's got placeables on it and we don't want to wreck that. So I've caught myself with my own silliness, really, which quite frequently is the case. But that being all things being equal, and that being the reality of the situation, I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Well, that sounds a little bit ominous, truthfully. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried. That sounds exceptionally like the work has gone off the face of the earth, or the map, basically. So that's a little bit worrying. Oh, we will go and investigate, but I'm really... In fact, yeah, I'm not going to... It's too far. Oh, no, it's not. It's not gone off the map at all. What is it on about? I've only ever seen that when it's either been put into water or something like that. We'll give the shop a ring in a minute and ask them to come grab the header. I'll go and finish that off and go back into a bit of a brief time, and then we'll have a bit of a chat. Yeah, I'm glad we've done this. I was really looking forward to this, truthfully. Yeah, we'll have a bit of a look as well to see if you can... yeah, while this is unloading, in fact, it's not a bad idea to do that at that point. Let's have a look and see, is there anything you can do with peas? Well, will we see it? Well, we would see additional products. That's, yeah, now the apples and that, I'm really interested in sour cream, whipped cream, donuts, that's the donut mod, apricots, apple butter, empty pallets, aloe vera, no, they're all coffee pods, that's still a coffee mod. No, I can't see anything, not truthfully. We would have to really, though, look. Oh, wow, so there's still a bit of room in the stick this on follow, and then we're going to literally, yeah, I knew there was going to be a little bit less. So really then, that's not bad. I mean, it's a big field, so I'm not, yeah, let's fold that. Oh, no, can't fold it. It's got product in it. It won't let you. Let's run this across, and then we are going to investigate. I mean, I would have thought it meant he's run out of, or they have run out of, but that didn't suggest that. That was a little bit weird. This is a beast. It's amazing when you consider the tractor won't be able to keep up with the harvester. That's just unheard of. I might lose it. Yeah, we might lose it. Let's let it catch up a little. Wow. Now that is what I call tazzing off. Yeah, we'll give the shop a ring in a minute because we can't afford to go over our hour really, although it looks we're doing okay. I mean, I know we bought the other field. That was my hardest thing that I was thinking. The most difficult thing would be to get to the second field, and we've done that because of all the contracts we've taken, so that is really quite brilliant. Right, no we can't, we've got to leave them out because we've got some products in it, so let's grab this. Yeah, I am really chuffed though with how well we not only how well we've done, but again I'm quite happy because this is a challenge. Yeah, I mean, New Farmer Starts, I mean, Hobo's Hollow was actually a challenge, thinking about it. I really enjoyed that. Traditional farming, and this likewise, and this is a big, yeah, I mean, Hobo's Hollow wasn't really, it wasn't a big, it was a big map, it was 4K, 4X as well, but, yeah, we went big in the end, the last few fields, but it wasn't really in the place where the original farm was, it really wasn't, like, massive. It was, yeah, I mean, there was some big fields, but then that's not really anything different. So really what it meant was it's literally run out of. Now then, where is the shop from here? Is there a sneaky way? No, not really. I think we're best to go and go grab another bag. Well, not done bad. 50%, really, that's not bad at all. So we'll go grab another bag. And we've got the other side of that to do ourselves. I think I'm going to do this myself, and then literally we will, yeah, that is it, that's the session, but I will finish this myself. I'm not going to let the worker crack on now, I'm going to do it myself, I think. We'll grab the filler front. I think we've got a little bit of spare anyway. Yeah, there is a bit of spare, but I'm not sure. I think the headland belongs to the field, so there's only little bits of this that really... I know we're doing this field, so it doesn't really matter that we go over it. It's not like normal because we've got to go over this field to fulfill the contract. So I can't see the farmer really being worried about us going over his field because he's expecting us to go over his field. Apologies. Right, Let's get cracking. Apologies. Yeah. Buying a product on American Amazon. just had to sort something out for my daughter. And yeah. Piccadilly Circus. Right, so then let's get this sorted. Yeah, I know I've said it. I'm just recapping in my own mind as well as talking to yourselves. Really, just to say that I am pleased. Obviously, we're back up to 80 grand, and we just bought the second field. That was the thing that I thought would. I was thinking about this, and I was thinking this is quite a challenge actually. Well, the biggest thing that we've been given, the biggest asset, is the single big field. But that's the point. Even more so on seasons, you've only can do one crop a year on almost all maps, which means it's a long time. Hobos Hollow was similar to that. We basically pretty much bought, I think Hobos Hollow was probably one of the longest running maps I ever did do, because we must have done 5 or 6 years worth of actually going through the different years to actually get the where we did it. We did all right, but it was a bit of a slog, truthfully. So this one, in a way, already, thanks to the contracts we've done, we have done some contracts, but I don't want to be doing that forever because it does drive people crazy, really. Although people understand, I always show that, although as I said, yeah, it is what it is. The farm gets to where it gets to due to the actions that you take, so you can't really do much more than that. So then let's get this field initially, and then we'll grab the bag at the back again. Now, will it let us fill the grease again? Because it's now, it says it had to have 1 kilogram gone. I'm so used to seeing that yellow message, it's really strange not being able to see it. I think it's had about 4, one of these had 4 tons, well, it definitely wasn't the other one. Yes, that definitely does something strange if it's too close. But also doesn't sort of say, doesn't do the fill bit. Mind you, know it won't, will it? But it's not filling. So it is a bit strange. I really don't know whether we're going to crack on with this or what. It's a little bit confusing, to say the least. Right, so we need to drop that. And then we need to grab one of the... Yes, that is amazing that actually foxed Courseplay. I can't believe it. That's quite surprised me that something like that could actually do that, really. I do love this. If you consider normally, I think are they 2-ton bags, the lime normally? Yeah, 1,500 litres for that one. Whereas ours is an 8-tonner. Which is rather amazing, really. We'll get 2, I think. Yeah, it really does make the metal fact something special, really. Now then, which is the right one? Yeah, we can look, that's the good thing. If you can go to the... Oh, no, we know which one it is because there are 2 of them. We do have to put that down for it to be able to hook it. Given the game is quite generous. Ooh. That's a little bit odd. Wow. That's a little bit better. No, we need that. Yeah, it seems very slow to do that bit. Right, it's weird. Sometimes I seem to be able to get it more than the other, but it really doesn't matter that it's not dangling above. It really is a bit like a lot of these type of things. It's simulating the fact that obviously it's going to fill that up. So yes, sometimes obviously you can see that it really does hover above it, and you can see it dripping in. As you can see, that's like one fading. But yeah, other times it just sits there and it does tick into it, but you can't see it. So yeah, it's not really supposed to be. Yeah, it's a bit like those fertilizers that have the hitch on the back. The little ones, like the number 12, there's a few with a 10-metre spread, and there's quite a few of those have got a rear hitch on them. In the game, you have to take a trailer full of fertiliser or lime with you But in real life, it's supposed to be simulating the fact that on the side of the field is a thing of bags of fertilizer or lime that you keep topping up with. Obviously, it looks a bit strange in the game, but yeah, the game mechanics are quite particular about how you do that particular thing to make it work. But in real life, it's not really. It's a little bit like auto load again. Auto load is a simulation that you have got hands, work hands. I'm trying to think of the right word. Farm hands, that's the one. Yeah, farm hands that are really loading that on. Really, that's what it simulates. But the game, it looks like magic, which is why if you're trying to play immersively and to add immersion, then really, you can't do. Did that? I think it was when the power lines that did a flicker. Yeah, something caught my eye. Yeah, I've got my draw distance at about as max as you can. You can still see the line in the far distance, but it is better than it used to be. I used to have a little bit. On the laptop, I have no choice but to have that a little bit closer. Whereas the desktop's got a little bit more oomph. Well, a lot more oomph. The graphics card on it is a bit of a beast. Right, so this is the field, I believe, Mr. Smith. What is that doing? I don't know what that was not tab. It must have been. I must have caught tab. I've got to have done, really. Anyway, I am going to say my words. Yeah, because we're going to get this finished. And we'll see you guys and gals on the other side. For once, that little tiny strip, I'm not going to argue. I know I've said that a couple of times over the last two sessions, but yeah, those type of little things that I don't mind, they are hard to do. There's a lot of faffing around to do it. So yeah, not bad actually. We'll drag that money and yeah, we'll stick the rest of that in. So really, the crop we've got is just selling. It's just pure. We'll have a look to see though how well we did, truthfully. Right, where did we stick the lot? We did actually leave it around there. So let's stick your around there. We could take that to it really. Oh, contract. Let's grab the contract first. Yeah. Collect. Brilliant. Yeah, there is an all my life. Field 4. 71. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And as always, as fellow shareholders on the farm, I always love to hear from you. And goodbye for now.